Good morning. I have headed outside today to pick some blackberries for my breakfast. I have been having Greek yogurt every morning and I have been putting these berries into it. I've had an abundance of berries. I've had absolutely loads from the garden. It's been an absolutely wonderful year for fruit, and obviously they are full of antioxidants and the yogurt full of the protein, which keeps me fuller for longer. So I have been enjoying this each morning, and I thought today would be nice to come out and just get some fresh ones as the sun is so beautiful and shining today. So yesterday I had my afternoon tea party with the family, and I have been thinking about Chinaware because what I used to do a lot with my china was basically buy it mainly from kind of like thrift shops, charity shops, and I would just keep it in the cupboard and never use it because I was so worried about breaking a piece that I'd never actually get it out and use it. So then I thought, in the end, what's the point in having all of this in the cupboard if I'm never going to use it? And someone said to me, why are you saving things for best? Because in your household, you are the best. And I guess the concept and the idea as well was to kind of create these special moments in everyday life. So, it does feel different to use a kind of china teacup and saucer. And I don't necessarily mean for every single drink of your day, but maybe just one drink of your day, or maybe at the end of the week on a weekend. It's nice to kind of give yourself this little like ritual that you can do and kind of just take that moment of slowness for yourself, and also use something that's nice and that's pretty. And cups of tea just taste so much better in china. So yeah, I think it's nice to I think it was a nice concept, and it made me rethink about how I use the items that I have, because also as well, largely people don't have space to just be storing things. You almost become like a warehouse of stuff. So it's nice really to use it. And then now I'm in the mindset of, if I break a piece, then I get the joy of going out and choosing another one. And then I just have to make sure I don't come back with too many other items from the charity shops to squeeze into the cupboards. So that's always a challenge, isn't it? Because if you're into charity shop buying, then there are always many, many bargains to find, and lots of items that you generally can't buy in the shops, the everyday shops. And so there were once in an opportunity kind of items, so you have to get them whilst they're there. It's quite difficult for me to find clothes that I really like, so I actually did pick up a jacket because I really like green, and yeah, it's really nice, and it was £5 and it's lovely condition, so I'm going to give that a wash, and that'll be perfect for the winter, well, the autumn coming up in a few weeks. So yesterday as well, I also made myself some accidental butter, which I am looking forward to having today on some bread. If you've never made it before, it's a really nice thing to do actually, if you've got a spare 5 minutes and some double cream in your fridge that you're not going to use, you want to repurpose. So all as you do is pop double cream into a bowl, and then you get a whisk and you basically whisk the life out of it, and you find that it starts to separate. So you get the buttermilk come out, which you can use of course in baking, you can use it in scones, etc. And then what you're left with is the yellow butter, and you just basically kind of squeeze the buttermilk out of it a little bit and put it into the fridge, and you're left with this glorious, glorious fresh butter, which of course you can add salt to if you want it salted. And it's really, really delicious. It tastes so different to the one that you buy in the shop, but of course you have to eat it, fairly quickly, so just make it and enjoy it. But it's just really nice. You feel like that you should be in a really old-fashioned kitchen baking. I did do that once because I really like baking, and I went to a National Trust property and did some baking there, and we made bread, and we also made like some old-fashioned shortbread. And The bread we proved all in front of the open fires. They were all crackling. We got to wear all the old aprons, and it was a really nice experience. And so it always kind of reminds me of those moments, really, doing kind of butter at home, those, you know, what people would have done in the past to have actually made their produce. I think one of my youngest core memories as well was on a school trip where we went into a kitchen and made like a farmhouse kitchen and made a hedgehog loaf. So we rolled the ball of dough into a circle and made a snout and put a little raisin on the end of his nose and raisin eyes, and then we snipped the back with scissors to make his spikes. And that for me is one of the strongest core memories that I have of school. And you know, it's weird how you wonder whether these experiences provoke your you know, your future self and your hobbies and your interests. I am not a good bread baker, but I do like baking, especially cakes. And if I've got a book, then you can always find me flipping to the back of the book where the cake section is, and looking at the most unhealthy but delicious puddings and desserts. So yeah, if you also have like a core memory from like school or something that's also impacted and shaped your future life, and your hobbies and your interests, then it would be really interesting to see as well what those are, and if that's also happened to you, and just pop them in the comments for me to read. That would be great. Anyway, I'm going to go and enjoy my yogurt and my blackberries and my bread and butter and a nice cup of tea in a china teacup. I'm going to treat myself today. So sending you all the warmest of wishes. Have a wonderful day. It's going to be hot again, so do keep cool. Take care. Bye.